Well, tomorrow, people around the world will mark International Women's Day, celebrating the achievements of women and the efforts towards gender equality.
But there's a lot left to do, with the World Economic Forum estimating it will take another 134 years to reach gender parity. Well, now some groups are coming up with ways to encourage people to take up the fight. Joining us now is the CEO of the fashion brand Gravitas, best-selling author and confidence expert Lisa Sun, as well as Jennifer Justice, CEO and founder of the female advocacy firm, the Justice Department. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Look, Jennifer, let's start with you.
Yeah.
You know, what is the landscape when we talk about equity, when we talk about parity? What is the landscape right now, and what initiatives are out there that people may not be aware of?
Well, right now, unfortunately, it's not great, right? We've kind of gone backwards, where gender pay gap has widened. The ability for female founders to get VC money has gone down, actually, to 1% from 2%, and the gender wealth gap is only 32 cents for a woman compared to a man. So, that's not great. But if we band together, make some changes ourselves, try to buy women's products, hire women's services, invest in women, we can make some real changes.
Products,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Well, Lisa, you started an initiative to help push people to activate, and you actually asked me for one of my tips, and I said, I think we should encourage pay transparency. Tell us about your initiative and what's some of the advice you're hearing from women.
Look, I think the issues can feel very overwhelming. And so one of the things my team said is, let's give people a checklist of things they can do. And because it's 2025, we came up with 25 ideas to advance gender equity, contributed by 25 trailblazers across industries. So these are women that I really admire. And I said, each of us give a tip that an individual can do or an organization can do. And you can print out this list at our website and literally check which ones you're already doing, circle the ones you want to do, and it becomes a way for us to move from a moment to a movement on International Women's Day.
Oh, I love that. A moment to a movement.
Can we stay right there, though? What are some of the practical things that people can do? Because I think, it all sounds good in a lot of ways, and people have good intentions largely, but it's really hard to make time or to make tweaks in their schedule and also sort of cross those barriers.
Yeah.
What are some tangible ways that people could do that right now?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned originally, give your money to women, right? Buy women products. Hire women for their services, invest in female-founded companies. If you're going to buy, a ticket for a sporting event, buy one for a male sporting event and then buy one for a female sporting event. Check what you're spending your money on. And women, control 84% of the purchasing power in their household. Like, look where you're putting that money. If you're putting money in a philanthropy, spend that equal amount or more toward female-founded, companies or services. There's also, shouting the accomplishments, making sure that it's seen, like, these women are doing these things, or I've done these things. How about that? You know what I mean? Like, really looking out for other women and supporting them in a real tangible way, because given all of those statistics that I just said, those are real statistics. We're 50% of the population. We can move the needle.
And I think what you'll find is on the list, half of the things are things you're already doing. You just make a different choice. So here's an example from Jane Park, which is lean into leverage. If you're going to go buy a car, you're already ready to spend money. You have power. So ask every car dealership, how many women do you have on your team? And choose the car dealership that has the highest percentage of women on the team.
Really interesting, asking those extra questions.
Yeah, tactical, practical, we love that.
Wish we had some more time with you, but thank you both so much, Lisa Sun and Jennifer Justice. We appreciate it. Stay with us. You're watching Daily.